My name is Elizabeth Vanderbilt, but you can call me Lisa. I am here today bringing another video. You're like, why so soon? And I'm like, well, finally the rest of my books have come in. So now I can show you most of what I've got. I'm not gonna lie. The past 2 months I've been buying books like crazy, but I do not remember all of the ones I bought. Problems. So, as some people know, I am an avid thrift shopper. I love going to secondhand stores and seeing what kind of deals you can get. So, I will also tell you if this was secondhand or if this was brand new. And I will, for the secondhand ones, tell you how much I got them for, because I love a good deal and I love sharing my good deals with people. So, welcome! Awesome. So, if you're new here, my name is Elizabeth Vanderbilt. I am an author, multi-talented personnel, and I continue to keep busy with way too many things, i.e. the reason why this is just the book vlog section of the videos. So let's start, why don't we? So we're going to first start off with Star-Crossed by Minnie Dark. I would assume it would be but Dark, yeah. So this book was a second-hand book. The condition of the book is amazing. There are no tears in the spine. You don't see any... No, there's no writing in it, nothing. This book cost me 75 cents. We went for a very long car ride to another little town here, and this book was one of the things. The only thing I would say, if you were very nitpicky about things, was there are like a few dents in the back here and in the front, like top bridge. But for me, that doesn't matter. I just care if I can read the book. So it looked very good. It is a story about childhood sweethearts Justine and Nick. I never heard anything about it, but I'm like, pretty cover. Why not take it? So that's one of my very first books that I got lately that I remember. So the next one is going to be probably my best one that I'm showing you, because this is 5 Books in One by Barbara Cartland. If you don't know my reading style, I love to read romance. It doesn't matter what genre, what year it is from. I pretty well just love all romance. So this book has 5 in one total. It's massive. It is just gorgeous. My mother says she remembers reading Barbara Cartland novels growing up, so maybe if she pulls it out, she doesn't read that much, but you know. It's got Moon Over Eden, No Time for Love, The Incredible Honeymoon, Kiss the Moonlight, and A Kiss in Rome. So I'm excited to dig into that one. That's going to be fun. Lots of books. Lots of books. So then I also got Wayward Lady. So this book is, I wouldn't say like the old-fashioned, like the old-fashioned kind of Harlequin type things, but this is supposed to be like an Indian bandit taking a girl, and sorry, I'm a sucker for the cliches, but you know, mine. This was 75 cents, but I forgot to mention that this one was as well, 75 cents. So, you know, lots of fun things like that. Then I got, this got still the price tag on, but this is Anne of the Island. So my sister and I are trying to collect all of our series that we have just randomly that we bought. This was 50 cents. But the worst thing is, I have 2 copies of these. They're different editions, but I have 2 copies of them now. And I have like 3 copies of the second book. And I don't need these books. I bought this thinking I didn't have this one, but I did. So let me know in the comments down below what you do to keep organized with your books. In another video, I want to explain to you how I'm going to plan this winter, telling everybody about how I plan to plan my books out. So that way, if I ever go shopping again, I could just type it up and look for it. But anyway, regardless, 50 cents, awesome book. You know, maybe one day I want to sell one. Probably not. Let's be honest. Then this was $1. Now this has a fun story. This was also a thrift store secondhand book. We watched the movie of this, Midnight Bayou, and it was so good. I can't remember the actor's man in there, but I really like him. So, and the story was really good, so I wanted to read it because, you know, a book is so much different than the movies. And so obviously you see I leave the price tags on these ones, but I wanted this for my birthday. I mean for Christmas. I put it on my wish list for Christmas, and it literally is $7.99 on Amazon. Go to the thrift store, and I found it for $1. I saved, or well, my dad saved, like $7 for, plus tax and shipping, right? to get this for my birthday. So, for Christmas. Why am I mixing this all up? Lord Almighty, help me. So then this was a book that I bought secondhand off Amazon. It's like their marketplace. And this is called Silver Linings Playbook. As you can see, it's the cover from the actors because I watched the movie and I think I rewatched it last year and I was like, oh my, I really love this because it's kind of quirky and it's got, you know, I don't remember your name, I apologize, I don't remember this man's name, but Jennifer Lawrence is in there and it kind of has like a romance feel to it that's a bit like different. It's a unique story. I liked it. So I was like, I'm really in a collection right now of if it's a movie, I want to read the book. So that's why I bought that one as well. So then this was 75 cents at that thrift store. And this is called Don't You Forget About Me by Mahiri McFarlane. I am so sorry. I probably pronounced that wrong as anything. But these covers really get to me. They really intrigue me, the whole cartoon. Because, you know, the books that have, like, people on the cover, or, like, this one here, too, it's so different than this. So, plus, I really like the page type. I don't know if you probably can't tell the details in it. But they've got little ridges, and I like things that feel pretty, too. So, for 75 cents, I was like, I've never read it. I have no idea if you end happy. And as everybody knows, I only enjoy books that have happy endings. If you got 5 stars from me or 4 stars, it is because the book may have not even been my favorite book, but I loved it because it ended in a way that I was satisfied with. There was a happy ending, you know, no one died or they didn't end up together. Like, I don't like those kind of books. So for me, who knows if that's going to be a win for me, but for 75 cents, how could you go wrong? Then this one, I have no idea if it's a horror book or if it's actually a romance or anything, but it's called The House of Brides. And this is by Jane Cockram. I'm saying that wrong probably. So again, paper felt, it had ridges in it. It's like brand new quality for 75 cents. I had no idea. Plus, I love good pages that have like cursive in there a little bit. So, you know, test my cursive reading. So for me, that was pretty well a lot of the thrift store books that I got recently. So I was pretty excited about those. And then yesterday, some more book mail came in and I got more. So a few days ago, or a week, I have no time at all. This is Harry Potter the 6th book. Again, we're trying to collect all the books that we were missing, and we were missing 4th and 6th. And unfortunately, we have old edition copies, and the ones to replace it, like to get the ones we were missing, is new one. And it disturbs me that they're not all the same, but at the same time, I don't want to cough up more money to make sure they're matching, because I want to get new books with that. So, in that sense, pretty covers be damned, I'm just going to buy because I want to read. So if you're someone like me that does that too, please let me know if you mismatch your books, because sometimes I'm like, is this an unwanted trait? If someone comes to my house, are they going to think I'm weird because they're not matching? So yeah, let me know. Personally, cover editions are fine and all if you change it, but like, you're making it difficult, man. So for my birthday, because I'm kind of, like I said, making a mix of July reads with August, and yeah, I got it somewhere in these 2 past months, roughly. So for my birthday, I got Snow Falling. And if you watch the show Jane the Virgin, the actor portraying Jane the Virgin, like Jane Gloriana Villanova, can't say it, I'm so sorry, but she's supposed to have wrote this book. That was the book that they wrote in the movie. So I asked for it for my birthday, and I have not touched it. But, yeah. So, anyway, then I got more series that aren't completed. Like I said, I read all kind of books, and I love pioneer type of romances. So, these are by June Masters Bakar, and the person who previously owned them wrote down on their, like, numbers. So, this one chronologically is number 1. It's called Journey to Love. If you know me, I also have the whole Love Comes Softly series now. So, this is called Journey to Love. So, I think these were $1, if I remember correctly. So, these are also secondhand, but great quality. So, like I said, it's readable. It's aged. It smells like aged books, so that's good, good, good. Book number 3 is Seasons of Love. Book number 2 is Dreams Beyond Tomorrow. And book number 4 is called My Heart's Desire. My biggest problem is I don't have My Heart's Desire. So I'm going to need My Heart's Desire. But of course, I'm not going to find this book on Amazon. So I'm going to have to I'm just going to have to search through bookstores and see if I can find it. If not, maybe, God willing, it's on Amazon or something. But this is called Love Leads Home. And I think this is an entirely different series. Because there's also Love is a Gentle Stranger. So all of these books were $1 each, but now I have like 2 different uncompleted series that I now need to complete. So, you know, yay me! We're coming down to the home stretch here, folks, so if you've continued watching, remember to hit that like button down below. It helps me and boosts the algorithm. And hit subscribe if you're new here and you just want to see a bunch of random things that you're like, what am I going to be surprised with today? So, continuing on, we've got I just watched the movie, Purple Hearts, and this book had the updated cover from the movie, and I'm not a huge fan normally of movie covers, but Sophia Carson is like, and so is the guy. So I just was like, awesome, and it was. So if you're wondering why is everything different compared to the last few pieces, well, my camera was a pain, and it decided to cut me off. So, yay me! So, to get us back to where we were at Purple Hearts. And I watched the movie. I love this movie. It was very good, but people have said it's different from the book. And since the book was on sale at $16 compared to the $22, $23 it is at now, I'm super excited about it. Because I love to know what's the difference between movie details and book details. Then we've got, coming close to the home stretch here, folks, do not hate me about my favorite book out of the entire series. I did not spend money to buy book 1, 2, and 3, and 5. I just bought book 4 because I love this one. It's like a brother's best friend. There's pregnancy in it. Like, I adored this book. And next year, when I talk about my challenge that we're doing next year with my sister, I get to pick 10 books for her to read, and I want her to read this one. And they're interconnected, but I don't think it's, in my opinion, necessary to read all of them to make sense of this book. So if you haven't heard of Brianna Lynn yet, I demand you to go off this video and to go find her because she writes amazing stuff. I really loved it. And last but not least, I also bought an edition of 3 editions of my own. I bought one for myself to keep, like this, because it's beautiful and I'm in love with my cover that my sister designed. I also have an edition that I'm going to donate to my local library that I hope they accept it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but if not, then I plan to secretly donate it to one of the local thrift stores so someone just randomly gets my book, and that'll be fun. And then last but not least, I am also giving one to someone I had promised I would give her one. So I'm hoping that, you know, the mail works in my favor and we don't have any issues and it sends out just perfectly. So that's all of the books pretty well that I've bought in a long time. Like, Like, there were so many. So let me see if I can count them for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, technically, but I only do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 books in the past 2-ish months that I remember. Like I said, I think I bought Harry Potter the 6th in there as well, but I don't remember and don't know where I put it. So, 16, 18, what did I say? I don't know. I had said some sort of number. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember to hit subscribe if you like watching random videos. This time it's a lot of book stuff. Hopefully I branch into a little bit more about me and some of my animals maybe. And yeah, we're just going to have some fun. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit subscribe, hit like, and come back soon. Bye guys. Hope you have a loving and blessed day. Do 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 do.